This is a good time to talk about India, China, and Nepal's relationship. Nepal and India are culturally intertwined and also have an open border policy between the two and is physically easily accessible. As for Nepal and China, the Nepal Communist Party is the ruling party, hence, Nepal has sold her soul to China. Okay, this is what the Indian Army Chief would have you believe.
Do not see any contradiction in that at all. In fact, the Nepalese ambassador had mentioned that the area east of the Kali Nadi belongs to them. There is no dispute in that whatsoever. The road which we have made is in fact to the west of the river. So I don't know what they are actually agitating about. There are little issues as you go ahead as to where exactly the tri-junction should be. There have never been any problems on this score in the past. There is reason to believe that they might have raised these problems or these issues at the behest of someone else, and that is very much a possibility.
At the behest of someone else. That someone else being China. A new road built, you ask? That's a perfect segue. The tension between China and India is rising, and caught in between is Nepal. Why is the conflict about the border happening now amidst this pandemic? To answer that question, we need to ask another. What initiated the border conflict this time? It's not a constant Nepalese protest, because that has been ongoing for ages now, nor is it by Nepal's government, because anything they have done has been subsided or ignored by India's government. What kick-started the current Nepal-India border dispute was in fact India's release of the new political map on the 2nd of November 2019. This India's political map was to amend the newly formed Union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. As explained in the start of the video, this new map introduces the second change of Kali River. Nepal quickly picked this up.
भारतले हालै जारी गरेको राजनीतिक नक्सामा नेपाली भूभाग कालापानी लिपुलेख र लिम्पुवाधुरालाई भारतीय भूभागका रूपमा देखाइएको छ। यो विषयमा समाचार बाहिर आएपछि नेपालमा व्यापक विरोध भएको छ। सामाजिक सञ्जालदेखि विभिन्न राजनीतिक दलहरूले नेपाली भूभाग भारतको नक्साभित्र पारेको विषयमा नेपाल सरकारको जवाब समेत मागेका थिए। लिपुलेख हाम्रो हाम्रो हाम्रो
And India quickly defended.
Our map accurately depicts the sovereign territory of India. The new map has in no manner revised our boundary with Nepal. The boundary delineation exercise with Nepal is ongoing under the existing mechanism. We reiterate our commitment to find a solution through dialogue in the spirit of our close and friendly bilateral relationship.
I mentioned the 2015 Lipulekh agreement between India and China, which renewed India's Mansarovar pilgrimage connection. Let's look at what the Mansarovar pilgrimage connection is. As the picture shows, it is a route to Mount Kailas, which India intends to build. Mount Kailas is an unscalable sacred site for various religions. But what do we have here? The route is crossing through Nepal. Well, it won't after the release of the 2nd of November political maps, which depict the second change of Kali River, in turn making the land part of India. So after 6 months, we get an announcement that new road for Kailas Mansarovar pilgrims is ready. Caution, that is a clickbait title. It's not really ready. but what remains is only 4 kilometers to Lipulekh Pass, which is due to finish by the year's end. Anywho, India makes a deal to open new bilateral trade route with China in 2015, releases a new map in 2019, and roads are being built on land now they claim is their own by the end of 2020. Where is Nepal in all this? Is it not obvious that India had planned to take the land all along? Imagine the amount of public support the Hindu nationalist Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will get for opening the route to one of Hindus' holiest sites.
तक हुई, लेकिन आखिरकार मोदी राज में ये सपना साकार हुआ.
First, we have the Memorandum of Understanding on opening new route for Indian official pilgrimage Kailash Mansarovar Yatra to the Tibet Autonomous Region of the People's Republic of China.